Welcome back to Beagle Eye Visions. Look at this awesome shirt. All right, welcome back. It's gonna be a quick and snappy book review this month because I want you guys to spend more time on reading books. I don't want you to spend time listening to my weird monotone voice. Thank you so much if you made it this far. If you made it through all of the book reviews, you are an absolute legend. And if you are reading the books with the book reviews, you're a pirate legend. So, this month's book is The End of All Evil by Jeremy Locke. This book was a doozy. Less than 100 pages, filled with nuggets of wisdom, just like Acton's Dictum. Very good book. Love the cover. You get this, I ordered this from Chris Jansen. I don't know if Chris Jansen still has the deal going on where you could buy The End of All Evil, you get a hard copy of this book, and you get a hard copy of Chris's new book, the book that changed my life. Fantastic book. I already did a book review on it, so be sure you check that out. And I didn't do too many notes on this book review because I have kind of a surprise for you. I'm going to be doing, if you follow the channel, if you've been watching me play Sea of Thieves, you already know what's coming. But I'm going to do a modern day Chautauqua, it's called, but I'm going to add some little flair to it. I like to call it a Chautauqua. A modern day Chautauqua. Which is I already talked about it in a previous book review. The Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. Go back and check that book review out if you haven't yet. Really good book review. Really good book. I love that book. So inspired by Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, I'm going to create a modern day Chautauqua reading The End of All Evil, this entire book. I'm going to read the entire book. I don't know how many episodes or how many series it's going to be. I might just do one long live stream. I'm going to be on a tavern in Sea of Thieves. Somewheres in Sea of Thieves, I will be reading this book in a tavern. We will be educating. We will be talking about it. We'll be talking about natural law and educating each other because that's what it's all about, right? That's what natty law is all about. I love me some natty law. So right off the bat, I can tell this is going to be one of those books where I want to read the whole thing to you guys, and I will. So chapter 1 is titled Freedom. There is, like I said, less than 100 pages, pretty short and sweet. There is 9 chapters, and chapter 1 is titled Freedom. Of course, right? The most important thing. First things first, right? The etymology of principles. That's the principle, is freedom. Chapter 1, freedom. This quote is an example of why I'm going to read this entire book. And this quote summarizes the entire book perfectly. The definition of freedom is the infinite value of the human being. The definition of evil is the destruction of freedom. Everything that is evil teaches people that they have limited value. That's a direct quote from page 1. Shut the camera off right there, right? That's why this book review is going to be short and sweet. That says it all right there. The definition of evil is the destruction of freedom. I'm going to say it louder for the people in the back. I've lost it. The definition of freedom, the infinite value of the human being. The definition of evil is the destruction of freedom. Everything that is evil teaches people that they have limited value. And now, there are some things that I don't agree with in this book, but if you read the entire book, you kind of get the concept. Like, it doesn't use the actual definition of anarchy, right? It says right here, anarchy, the culture's definition, chaos, mayhem, and violence of ungoverned peoples. You get this little appendix at the end of the book. Really good, but it teaches you. And then it says the true definition is, there is no such thing as anarchy, there is only tyranny. See, I could have my gripe about that quote, but as of right now, there is no such thing as anarchy. There is no such thing as true freedom, right? We've never experienced it. At this stage of the human race, in this stage of our history, we've never experienced true freedom. Because people stick their heads in the sand, you know? They do what makes them feel good. They don't look into the truth. They don't look into books, right? Newsflash, I just said this on the live stream I was just doing. You can read the Satanic Bible without being a Satanist. Just like you can read the Holy Bible without being a Christian. You can read the Hare Krishna without being, whatever. Like, people get so trapped in these labels, and it is so ridiculous. There's, a lot of people in the freedom community, I've heard people say that I'm an anarchist without labels, right? You're not a capitalist anarchist, or I forget all the dumb labels, anarcho-capitalist. Such an oxymoron, right? Stop getting lost in the labels. Ridiculous. Every page of this book is filled with nuggets of gold, nuggets of wisdom that can be put to use in the world. Practical solutions that everybody can and should use. Every chapter is another unlocked door, another tool in your arsenal. This is why I read these books. These books are so important. That's why I get on the camera, even though I don't want to. You know what I mean? The new episode of One Punch Man just came out. Season 3 has been great. I really want to watch the new episode of One Punch Man. But I'm putting that episode onto the back burner so I can talk to you guys and try to educate some people. So that's all my notes. That's the gist of my notes. We already just covered all my notes. So hopefully this W has been disintegrated. Looks like it has been. I'm drinking the green apple. They changed the recipe. W changed the recipe up this last batch on the new restock. They changed the recipe up, but it's still delicious, but it does taste a little bit different. I don't know, but it's still... Oh my God. Busting. This is busting. Actually, I'm going to take another drink. It's so freaking good. I'm going to be fired up when I watch this One Punch Man episode. Well, I'm going to watch the last episode that just came out, and I'm going to watch the new episode. That way I know what's going on. The newest episode has a lot of action, and it's pretty epic too, so I'm going to watch it in here in the living room on the big screen. But that's what it's all about. It's all about education. Right? Be better. Be better. The roads look like crap, so I haven't had any thumbtacks. I have somebody collecting me thumbtacks and bringing them here. So the next book review, I'll have the banners up. So in the meantime, look at this beautiful painting of this pirate ship that makes me want to play Sea of Thieves. So, important events coming up for 2026. Okay, now that this book is done, the next book review is going to be of the Trivium. The Trivium, look at this. Where does it say it? There's the Logos right here. Yeah, the Logos. See, if you follow the channel, you know on the high seas, I sail a ship called the Logos. And I named that ship after this. It's the word of logic. So I can't wait to start off 2026 this year with the Trivium. This book is pretty hefty, but it's got pictures. It's got pictures in it too, so it's got some nice little art in there. Let me see how many pages this bad boy is. It's over 407, but this is I'm in like the index, the glossary, I forget what they call it, but over 400 pages. It's going to be a really good doozy. I should have recorded this book review way earlier. It's got some good pictures in that. This book is worth like, I forget how much the person paid for it. I think they paid for like 30 bucks. 30 bucks for this book after shipping. But you get 400 pages. The more expensive the book is, the more pages the more pages you get usually. So it's pretty good deal. Beautiful book. Can't wait to start that one. Events. Freedom Under Natural Law 5 is coming very soon. It's coming in hot. February 21st and 22nd, 2026. You can go to freedomundernaturallaw.com to sign up for the newsletter. It'll go straight to your email. It's amazing. I can't wait. I don't know if I'm trying to look if they announced any of the speakers. Conrad Ragos is on there, it looks like. That's Freedom Under Natural Law 4 that already passed. February 22nd to 23rd, 2025. You can find all these for absolutely free, right? If you don't want to read books, if you really are that lazy and you don't want to do the work to read an entire book, go and find one of these replays right there. Freedom Under Natural Law 4 replays available now. You go straight to their website. It's coming soon. I'm trying to find a description here. What is Freedom Under Natural Law all about? The event that will spark truth, love, and freedom, February 21st, 22nd, 2026. So make sure you RSVP. Sign up to the website. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. They've been doing amazing things. Oh, here's an interview that Chris Jansen did. Special episode interview with Joey Phipps, Phipps. That was an amazing interview. I watched that. So freedom under natural law, to help and support the self-sustainable communities of the future who live by the principles of natural law with a deep understanding of the objective difference between right and wrong, and who support freedom, creativity, individual expression, and holistic health. Featured proud members of the One Great Work Network. So make sure you tune into that. It's going to be really good. A lot of fun. Beautiful website too, by the way, I might add. So make sure you tune into that. And I just want to give a shout out. Like, again, if you don't want to read the books, why have you not read, or why have you not listened to Cubbyhole Podcast? Why have you not listened to End Evil Podcast? If you are not subscribed to these YouTube channels, shut the video off and go look them up right now. Conrad Ragoz, I forget his website. Conrad Ragoz has been doing a lot of amazing things. Type in Conrad Ragoz's YouTube channel, find it, subscribe. Cubbyhole Podcast, find it, subscribe. Wake the Dead Podcast is not on YouTube, but you can find them on Spotify. Subscribe. There's no excuse. We have the internet. There's so many free, and a lot of these guys, when you click their videos, their channels are demonetized, like Beagle Eye Vision, so you don't get any commercials. It's beautiful. No commercials. I hate commercials. It's like such an absolute waste of time. But anyways, that is the end of the book review. I have nothing else to say. I really wish this banner was up, but it's okay. Next book review. Yeah, find these books, and I'm going to leave you guys with this. This book teaches you one lesson, that you have infinite worth. I'm going to hang it there for a little bit, try to get a thumbnail going there, so I'll just hang out there for a while. Please, YouTube AI, give me this awesome thumbnail, because this will be perfect. Get my elbow out of there. You have infinite value. Take that nugget of wisdom and turn it in, or take that nugget of knowledge and turn it into wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge applied. Knowledge is power. I'm gonna sign off here. I'm gonna upload this video, and then I'm gonna go watch One Punch Man. Great allegory. Alright, stay tuned, stay gold, everybody. Signing off.